Can you imagine yourself having Jesus standing next to you as your coach while you're playing the game of football? Can you hear your coach saying this while you're losing the game? Get your heads up. Take those towels of defeat off your heads. Show some courage. The game is not over yet. You're not defeated until you quit fighting. Lift up your heads. Look like a champion. Rejoice in the Lord. First Thessalonians 5:16 to 18 reads, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." The NIV Cultural Background Study Bible states that rejoicing is associated with praise, and the following verses are associated with it. Psalm 9, verse 2, "I will be filled with joy because of you. I will sing praises to your name, O Most High." Psalm 68, verse 4, "Sing praises to God and to his name. Sing sound praises to him who rides the clouds. His name is the Lord. Rejoice in his presence." The Strong's definition of the original Greek word for rejoice includes to be well, thrive, and in salutations, hail. Regardless of our circumstances, we are called to rejoice. We can rejoice when we know, one, who and whose we are. Jesus knew that Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God. John 13, verse 13. If only we carried the same confidence into life daily, how unstoppable our testimony would be. Rejoice in trusting God's timing. Our impatience often sucks the joy out of our waiting. Jesus submitted to the Father's will and the Father's timing. How do we know when to stay and when to go? By our relationship with Christ, through prayer, the word He has given us. 3. We can rejoice even in the face of fear. Fear is a faith killer. Someone gave a right acronym for fear. He said, false evidence appearing real. F, false, E, evidence, A, appearing, R, real. False evidence appearing real. When fear comes knocking at your door, let faith open the door of hope in your life. The confidence in the Lord and His Word gives us that faith. Luke 21:18, our coach promises that not a hair of your head shall perish without His knowledge. 4. Rejoice in the knowledge that He goes through it all with us. All joy accompanies this belief, the infused hope. Hope increases with the believing of truth, and it decreases when we renew our minds with lies. Rejoice in the Lord, and again I say rejoice. To rejoice, you need to defeat the discouragement you feel now. Stir up your joy, knowing we are called to be thermostats, not thermometers. Paul and Silas in Acts 16 were thermostatic in prison. They rejoiced in a very difficult situation, and that brought salvation and freedom in their lives when they released faith. Nehemiah 8 verse 10 tells us that the joy of the Lord is our strength. We don't need strength at the end of the battle, but sure, you need it in the middle of the battle, in unresolved situations, in uncertainty, and other life challenges. So let us stir up today to rejoice and activate God's promise to come to pass in our lives. Be blessed.